Well, hi, everybody. Renee here. I went on a whale watch today on this boat that you see right behind me, the Stagnero boat. And if you've never done one of these, I highly recommend it. Let me explain what happens on these whale cruises. You start out as a group of people who don't really know each other and probably don't know much about whales either, but you're all just intrigued enough to get on board the boat. And then as the journey continues, you get to know each other a little bit better. And meanwhile, the onboard naturalist starts to explain what you're seeing, what the whales are like. You learn the differences between humpback whales and blue whales and gray whales and killer whales and fin whales and porpoises and dolphins. And you learn words like pelagic and cetacean. And by the time you get off the ship a few hours later, you have become a little community of whale followers. And you just want to tell everybody how great it was. And you want to recruit people to join you too, like I'm doing to you in a way. And it struck me today, that's exactly how Jesus trains his followers in the Gospels, as we will see in our fall series on Simon Peter. Flawed follower, Jesus starts with fishermen, like the people who fish on the boat I went out on today. And he says, follow me in Matthew 4:19. Follow me. Not understand me perfectly, not pass this theology test, not sign this statement of faith and conduct, not even, before we begin, let me clarify a few things. Just get on board, follow, hang out, watch and listen and learn and serve each other. When Jesus called Peter and his friends, they had no clue what was ahead. They were extremely fuzzy about who Jesus was, and Jesus didn't go out of his way to explain much about himself either. Getting on board this whale watch, there was no entrance exam. We didn't get a quiz about whales. There was no test about whether or not we were environmentally sensitive to marine life. It was just, hey, whoever you are, get on board. And then we turned into a little community experiencing something together. And by the end of the trip, we'd all become advocates for whales and lovers of whales. Too often we can make it seem like following Jesus is about passing a theology exam, but the invitation is not to comprehend Jesus. It's to follow Jesus. Get on board, tag along, listen, and let yourself be changed in the process. Go for the ride. Join this group. We heard Gracie talk about the new framework for youth ministry at TLC, be, belong, and become. And this is the same idea, right? So this fall, get on board. How about I challenge you to make a decision to be in church each weekend this fall as we do the Flawed Follower series together. Get the book, get on board a small group at a home near you, plunge in, and then you'll learn more and find your faith more stimulated. And I guarantee at the end of the 8-week series, you will be an even more excited advocate for Jesus and a life with Jesus. And you won't be able to help inviting friends to get on board with you. But it starts with a decision to just start the journey, be with Jesus, be with his people. So this fall, we're going to be exploring the waters of Israel, where Simon Peter first got that call from Jesus. So get on board with us this fall at TLC.